Om Shri Shankaraya Namaha. This question is from my child Kesharam, and the question is as follows.
In the previous question, in the meditation, what you explained is, Mark, that in cooking also it's a meditation.
Yes.
In office also it is a meditation.
Yes.
But I don't feel in office. I'm working for 38 years. But I don't feel there I'm getting any peace of mind or something.
Yes.
Because of the environment and the problem. When I front of Guru or when I went to go to the temple, I get a peace and relaxation. That's what I feel.
So I think my child wants to know, he's in a very high powered job, and you have always been leading very great teams and creating lots of mass of riches for your companies, and you're a very high end professional. And my child says there is no peace in work area, meditative peace in work area. This state of meditative experience living is called a Zen way of living. Zen, complete peace. Whatever we do it with peace. And this peace is something that we need to constantly aim for, says Shastras. Just give me 1 second, my child. I'll just finish this drink. So this non-alignment with one's own Atma is the reason that one chooses a job that doesn't give them the mental peace that they require. Because if you notice, just stay with me for a couple of revelations which will be quite revealing and comical in a way. Just look at the world. Look at where all the money is pooled. Completely. It will be in Vatican. It will be in Tirupati. It will be in Mecca, Medina. It will be in every ashram. It will be in every temple. Imagine. Even in olden days, every temple, they say, has been built on so much of wealth. Even in Kerala, in the last few years, they had unearthed an extreme amount of wealth. It should have belonged to some other Maharaja, emperor. So which means all these sort of riches that one earns, where they are not in alignment with their Atma, which is Anandam, comes to a place where Anandam is. And this temple, this Lord, these Muktas, they are definitely not the ones who are doing a great deal of work. If in a temple, if you notice a statue, it just is there. It stays there in Anandam. It attracts. So I'm bringing this point in, although it is very comical to talk about this, that all the money is just in spiritualism. When I say that, most of it is. And the reality is, I'm trying to shift your perspective from inside out to outside in, which is when we radiate our energy, our talent from inside us to the outside world. We choose a job that does not give us peace and joy. We still earn. We still have a lot of good memories. We've got great achievements. We have worked with great people. But when you look back, it would have depleted you physically, emotionally, mentally, financially, the same. But it would have depleted you in Deham, Manam, Buddhi, Aham and Chit. Because all these sort of jobs or relationships where we are not in synchrony with Anandam, it actually has to activate one's ahamkaram. Because you have to keep yourself safe. You have to activate your ahamkaram. When you activate your ahamkaram, what happens is ahamkaram eats all the punyas as food. So our punyams are eaten away. When the punyams are eaten away by the ahamkaram, all the good luck that we need to attract, we don't attract. And when we don't attract that good luck, it belongs to us in the first place because you've got all that punyam. But the ahamkaram is eating it. And the ahamkaram is not eating it because you are growing the ahamkaram. You are just keeping ahamkaram as a shield for keeping your jiva safe in the workplaces where you're not in Ananda. Because when you're in a forest with all the wild animals, You have to turn into a carnivorous being, otherwise you cannot survive. They will kill you. For survival, you have turned into that being. Now, the trick of unlearning this is to be blessed with a job, a business that will rewrite and overwrite everything, every pain that you have gone through, and that will make you nothing but extremely joyous when you are a part of it. You would want to live for 180 years because you want to do this for a very long time. It's something that will give so much of anandam to all your layers because your ahamkaram is not even activated. Such a business is very important for a human being. Such a relationship is very important for a human being. When you adjust in a relationship, when you adjust in a work, even if the relationships or a husband, a wife, a child, a father, a mother, a son, a daughter, a grandmother, a grandparent, you do not adjust to anything. How difficult is it to understand? Is it my joy, mental peace, or is it the riches? It's always the joy, because all the riches we take and give it only to joy, as I said in the example before. So now aligning to your own self and finding the joyous place where you can be not just peaceful but make everybody else peaceful is where I want to bless you with. That is why when I came into India, I've already told that, right? About the business. Can your voice be recorded? And because they can't see your head moving. So when we came to India, is it my Shishya Shankari answering this?
Yes, Amma. Namaskaram, Amma. Yes, Amma.
What did I say?
Amma said that for in the India, Amma's child KeshavRam will be the point of contact for the business. For supplying whatever is required in for Kayar Mahalakshmi temple in London.
Starting from there to all the other temples all over the world. So we spoke about this in our flight from Heathrow to London. So now you think you're asking the question now. Again, I made you ask this question because then I can make this a registry that you have been noticed, and Goddess has understood that you do not want to work with your ahamkaram, you want to work with peace. And with that peace, the residue should be money. It should not be like I work this hard and I sell my soul to the devil and I earn. That should not how it should be. I am just joyous, I am playing and my bank is filling up and all my joys, all my punyams are coming back to me. Nothing is leaving me. Everything is spot on. Everything is in the correct place. I don't know what to do because I am so joyous. Which is how we all are, and we all are going to be for the rest of our lives. So all of us. So I want you to be welcome into that. Let me welcome you with that, with Shankaranama Stuti. Let us welcome Keshav into that glorious place of going back to the business that his father was doing once. I think His Holiness is no more now, but His Holiness was a supplier of peacock feathers for all over the world, I think. So it's coming back into the roots, which is where the peace lies. So I bless you for that, and let us chant Shankaram Shankaracharyam after me this time. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Shashvatam Shaktamanasam Shiva Agama Shikshaka Shreshtam Shiva Bhijam Shivatmajam Shiva Bhijam Shivatmajam. Om Mama Sarvam Shri Adi Shankara Bhagavad Padaravindarpanamastu.